Alright, here we are for round 2. I think with this deck I actually don't want to play first. Yeah, I'm not really trying to be aggressive. I think I want to get the cards. A little slow, but not bad. I will keep this. Opponent mulligans to 6. Johnny Cots. Alright, white. A land. Land is okay. I'd rather have a 2-drop. White, red. Not the best time to have slow. Alright. Let's see, is this going to be one of these Johnny's Pridemate things? Not yet. Yeah, that's not bad though. Sure. So, that's okay though. He's going to gain some life, but I'm not going to win this game in a race probably. I'm going to win this game by killing all his things. Alright, so yeah, we'll probably end up covenanting that thing. It's a 2-for-1 if anything else, and we don't really have any ways to deal with it by blocking it. That is a weakness of this deck. It's not great against flyers. Speaking of flyers, well, this might be a little uglier than I hoped. Yeah, I mean, we may as well drop the Paragon and swing for 3. I can't block. But I think we can erase the Geist once I kill the Sungrace next turn. So he hits me for 5 here. I go to 11, but I'm going to get 4 of it back in just a moment, assuming he doesn't ephemeral. No, actually, even if he ephemeral, he'll get it back. It's just... So he's leaving up all his mana, which is a little scary. But, yeah, I think I just need to kill that now. If he has a way to keep it alive, I'm probably in a bit of trouble. Resolve? Resolve, okay. So now we're in pretty decent shape. And you can still keep beating my head in for 3 damage a turn, but... that's okay, because I'm hitting him for more than that now. Alright, 4 damage this turn. Sure. So now we can swing in with the Familiar, and then we're going to play that Rotfeaster, and that will shut down his ground game. Unfortunately, we're only going to get 2 life off of it, but that's alright. Even give it Death Touch if I really want to. Oh no, I can't. 3 mana for this? Yeah. And yeah, that's gonna... yeah, well, that's the only thing I can target. So I go back to 13. Oops. What are we doing here? Oh, we're Pillar of Lighting it. Well, I still get the life, so okay. So this race just got a little tougher. So he's hitting for 5, I'm hitting for 5, but I'm putting down more things. And I don't think I want to trade here. Why can't you be out of gas? I put down the Zoff Shade and basically make it a 4/4. So yeah. So we will swing. Actually, we can get a 5/5. I really need one of my million pieces of removal pretty soon. Crowd's favor here would be annoying. And maybe I shouldn't be swinging here. This might be, yeah. Possibly I should have held back there. I mean, I can kill either of his things, but he might just decide that's okay. Because then he'd basically hit me for 5, which will leave me at 3, which will leave me dead to the Geist next turn. So, yeah, maybe I should have left them both back. So opponent is thinking Sanctified Charge here would be, I think I'm just dead to it. I can't really play around it, so. Oh, that's not good. So I can't block with that. He swings with everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he just kills me. So I need to block something. Uh, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I guess I trade and go to 1. So if I draw some removal here, I'm not dead. Now, however, I am dead. So that was not good. So we are weak to flyers. We kind of knew that. Crippling Blight seems good against him. What doesn't seem good against him? The Rotfeaster Maggot seemed great. Maybe the Zathrid Psyblade is just too slow. I think that's right. I mean, the Sadist isn't really fast either, but being able to kill some 1 toughness things seems pretty good. So yeah, I am going to get rid of the Slyblade here. The Crows seem good. Also, the deck did not look as good that time as it did in the first round. Let's see what happens in game 2, though. We did manage to not draw any of our, 7 pieces of removal. No, we drew 1. But yeah, I haven't drafted a mono black deck in M15 before. Doesn't seem like it's great. I mean, I guess really it's just I have a bunch of removal deck. I mean, 3 Flesh to Dusts are just pretty nuts. Because removal is really hard to come by in the last couple of sets in Theros and in M15. So people aren't expecting to see a lot of it. I mean, M15, there are quite a few rare bombs. And the one thing this deck can't deal with well, because of unfortunately no Fester Gloom, is Triplicate Spirits or Hive. Oh, what's her name? The Hive Queen. This, not the Sliver. What am I thinking of here? The green, the Hornet Queen. Yeah, that thing is. I mean, not many decks can deal with that, but Mono Black is one you'd think could have Fester Gloom, but I don't think I saw a single one. And our first round opponent was probably the only other guy in black, so maybe he grabbed it. Or maybe there just weren't any. Or maybe whoever had their Triplicate Spirits decided it was worth their time to hate draft Fester Gloom. They were wrong. Alright, my opponent is taking his time figuring out what to board in against me. Alright, here we are. We're back. Don't know what happened there. Would I like to play first against his deck? Still don't think I would. I think I want the cards. This is a keep. Alright, that's fine. Curving out pretty well here. Sure. Lots of land. Go. See if he does the hammer hand thing on here again. Alright, so this is a pretty good answer for the Sungrace Pegasus eventually. I also have Covenant and the Flesh to Dust, so I feel kind of a lot better about our ability to deal with his aerial threats, which was really the one thing we had to worry about with him. Because once I get down this Witch's Familiar and this Paragon, I should have the ground pretty well shorn up. Not sure what my opponent is thinking about, or if I've lost my connection again. Oh, no, there we go. Ah, alright, so he just kills my Cruel Sadist eventually, presumably. Yeah, I'm not going to spend a life on it now since it will just die. But I'll run out my Witch's Familiar and say go. So yeah, the reason I didn't want to bother putting a token on the Cruel Sadist there was because he can just pop that Inferno Fist whenever he wants to. If I might end up getting a window to kill that thing, but I think he might just kind of keep hitting me here until I can do something about it. I'd be surprised if he doesn't leave up red mana at any point. So he has for 3 and 3 more before we can deal with it, which is a bit unfortunate. Krenko's Enforcer, also a bit unfortunate. So, now there's a bunch of stuff there we can't block. He did leave down his red mana, but I can't do anything about it. However, if he doesn't blow up his Inferno Fist now, I am threatening to take that thing out of reach. So now he's going to hit me for 5 more, which is unfortunate. So he's going to, okay, he's going to hit for 6 more. So I will be able to Flesh to Dust and then Covenant of Blood. Yep, so I go to 6. So actually, I think we just Covenant here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can still leave up this guy, which means I can block the Paragon. So yeah. So I will kill that. 5, 6, 7. Came back 4 life, which matters a lot. So if he does have ephemeral shields here, I'm just screwed. Okay. Now I hold that back and say go. Krenka's Enforcer takes me to 8, pending any enchantments he puts on it. Let's see, if he has that hammer hand again, that means he gets to hit me for 6, which is a little ugly. Oh, sorry, I guess take me to 7 because of the Paragon. So I probably just Flesh to Dust that next turn. And Miner's Bane. Alright. Well, kill all your things. Let's see here. So he'll be able to. So I'm going to have to kill that. Which means he's going to be for 3 more. Yeah, because I can't let that thing trample through. Where's he going to put that? Probably on the Miner's Bane? No, on the Enforcer. Okay. Well, we might be out of luck here. It's gonna be close here, whether I can stabilize. Okay, so let's let him think I'm trading. There it is. And then we Flesh to Dust it. We do take 4. I don't think I can put a counter on this, can I? I'm already at 3. I guess I should stay out of Infernal Fist range. Alright. Let's do this in his upkeep, just so he doesn't get a chance to draw something, but he has to spend mana on his turn. I guess it doesn't really matter, actually, but... So yeah, we do it on his turn typically, so he has to spend, if he does have ephemeral shields, he has to spend the mana on his turn. He could have already cast it, so there's no particular point doing it on my turn. He has to spend the mana on his turn. Of course, it doesn't matter that much because even if he has it, he kills me anyway, so it doesn't matter when he spends the mana to save it, really. But now we should be stabilized here. Generator Servant, okay. And if he swings with both, he kind of forces me to pay one to the Cruel Sadist. Rutrow. Okay. So you can't block, so what does that mean? So it means I'm going to trade the Cruel Sadist for the Paragon and the Kinsvale Skirmisher. Yeah, sorry, it means I'm trading. I'm going to make this trade, and I'm going to make this trade. And I'm going to take one for my trouble. So, Inferno Fist, I'm just kind of dead. All right. What could he have here? If he has Burn, he just kills me. If he has the Hasty guy, or something he can give haste, 5 power I would think would be enough to kill it. I'll put that down. This might be a mistake. I might have been better off leaving up Flesh to Dust. There's no cards in hand, so. Let's see what he's got. Nothing. Excellent. All right. Child of Night. So now we can start swinging in since we can leave out Flesh to Dust. He's not really be able to get around that. Like an Inferno Fist, I can kill it in response. I mean, if he just has straight Burn to my face, then there's little I can do other than wait for a Covenant of Blood. I do have one more in the deck. So we have a shot here. I mean, given that he's in red, we probably have to dodge a lot of cards. All right. Ah, that is an excellent draw. Let's get a little less dead here. And get him down below 20. Don't have Flesh to Dust up now, but again, I mean, I ought to be able to chump anything he can send at me with the Child of Night. And he plays land. And he says go. Excellent. So, alright, well, here's the plan. Hit you another 6 times with a Cursive Sphere. Well, 6 times now. 6 turn clock. Your move. I have a feeling he's just. Oh, actually, no. So now I'm actually safe from Lightning Strike, and I am safe from the 4 mana Convoke thing. So that's good. I don't think I'm going to play that myself, because then I'm not safe from the 4 mana Convoke thing. And this does actually increase my clock by 1 turn if I play this on him. Not now, obviously. Yeah, alright then. Here is something else that can beat down. Let's see, so I've got 9. So if I spend 4 and tap these 2, then I can leave up Flesh to Dust, which I think is a good idea. Perhaps makes it a bit transparent. I'm leaving up Flesh to Dust. But go. Oh, no. Alright. That was unfortunate. I should have remembered that. I can even attack. I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll just take this. That is again an excellent draw. So now we can go in with both of these. And oh, that thing was exiled. So what can we kill? I guess the Miner's Bane. Getting 3 life anyway. Alright. So we survived that early beating. Oh, didn't I want... Oh, my sideboard did not take. I was going to put in Crippling Blight and take out the Slyblade. Alright, well, let's try it again and see if the sideboard actually takes this time. That was a hell of a match. Got down to 2 life. He did flit out a bit, but I kind of did for a while too. This looks like a keep. Having only 1 color of land does let you keep a lot of hands, which is nice. Hey, that's even a better curve out. And he does not have a 2-drop, which is also good news. Alright. This is starting off well. Oh, it's this thing. No, this thing needs to die. Yeah, that is getting stab wounded right quick, because that thing is ridiculous. Okay, Krenko's Enforcer. With Paragon, and I think I am happy to trade for trade Childs for Krenko's Enforcer. And the alternative is to sit here and let him kill me. So I will swing, and if he trades it, he trades it, and if he doesn't, then I'm winning the race. So, all right, you. So next turn I probably play the Crow, unless this is something I feel like I have to kill. Maybe this is something I have to kill. Yeah. So now I'm slightly less winning the race. So he's hitting me for 6, I'm hitting him for 3 and getting 3 back. So that's actually a race I win. So yeah, I think I just swing here. Alright. Sure. And I'll play the Crow. He'll hit me back for 6. Yeah, that's alright. I play the Sign in Blood? I think I'll hold it for now. I have stuff to do. I don't want to just accidentally die from getting my life total too low, and I also might be able to use it to finish him off. Okay, so that's going to kill the Paragon, presumably. First it's going to hit me for 4. Yeah, so he's holding back the Giant. I'm still going to swing. Is he going to pop the fist now? Okay. Oh, of course, I shouldn't have. He could have possibly gotten me to screw that up. Alright. So, where are we now? No, I think he's winning the race, but I think he won't be as soon as I put down another Crow. Because if he swings with that Giant, then I get to lifelink back. Still not going to Sign in Blood myself, because again, I have action. Okay, so both coming in, I go to 11. I'll go back up to 13. And he appears to be out of gas. He goes to 7. So yeah, I'm winning this race. Because I can sign him, I can finish him next turn if he attacks with everything. Probably holds back the giant here. He does. But I think I will just end step kill it. Oh, now. Pegasus. Alright. Yeah, alright. Okay, so I swing with the 2 crows. If he has a pump on the Pegasus, I can just kill it. So he's going to be able to swing back at me for 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's okay. So swing for 6. That's fine. Blast Fire Bolt does not kill. Bronze Sable does nothing. So then we just flush to dust that. Alright, so on to the finals. See you there. The second game was a hell of a game.